Attention everyone! Today's video takes a deep dive into a mysterious corner of the internet, the dark web. We'll be shattering myths, exposing scams, and even discussing the risks involved. There's a lot of talk about the dark web being this dark and dangerous place, but the truth is, there's often more fiction than fact surrounding it. To prove this point, I'm going to explore the dark web using a regular browser, not the specialized Tor browser everyone knows. Why? Because it's possible, and let's face it, I'm no stranger to exploring the internet. While installing Tor is a simple process, for now we'll use my trusty Firefox to shed light on the dark web. Get ready to see it for what it really is. As proof, I'll be opening the Tor 66 search engine live on screen. The website might be running a tad slow, but if you glance at the address bar, you'll see it's Tor 66 onion URL. Give it a whirl. As we wait for Tor 66 to load, let me bring up one of the sites I've chosen for today. At last, Tor 66 has loaded. Check out the URL. It's a .onion, just like I said. No gimmicks here, and also I want to mention that no other YouTuber is doing this, opening onion URLs in their favorite browser. Once more, it's an onion URL. And as you can see, this site basically lists scam sites. This is why I always emphasize that the dark web isn't always what you've heard about. But let's explore this website together. The homepage begins with a letter or message to the scammers. I won't dissect it word by word, but essentially, the site owner explains why they created the site and expresses a lack of concern if it faces any attacks. They're just fed up with scammers. Speaking of scammers, I've always maintained that you don't need to fear the dark web. Sure, there's shady stuff here, but not everything is genuine. I read somewhere that about 99% of the so-called illegal content on the dark web is actually a scam. Also, as you can see on the screen, it's very well explained how a website ends up on this scam list, or how it can be listed as legitimate. It's mentioned that once you're on the scam list, you're pretty much stuck. You can't be removed from it. Enough with the introduction, let's dive into the actual scam list. As you can see, we're advised to use Ctrl+F to search for a keyword, which makes sense, and we have the list of websites right here. I'll breeze through the list as quickly as possible so I won't bore you, but if you're still here, please like and subscribe to my channel. Now let's dive in. Among the numerous entries, we encounter scam sites with trust in their names, like Trust Wallet and Trust Market. Then, there's a surprising one labelled Apple Store, followed by a site for a hacking community, and an extensive list of sites offering cards, with one called Cash Card appearing frequently. But the list doesn't stop there. There are also sites offering hacking services and even wiki websites. I'm puzzled by why these are included, since wikis are just collections of URLs. I get why scam sites are here, but other categories like forums and chats confuse me. If you have any insights, please share them in the comments. Aside from the scam list, there's another category labelled historical links, indicating sites that no longer operate but were once scams. It's quite a lengthy section as well, and it's crucial to note that the list has been updated today, the same day I'm recording this video. I won't dwell on the length of the list, which you can see for yourself, but just for fun, let's take a peek at one of the listed websites and see what kind of scam they're attempting, or rather, how much money they're trying to swindle from people. I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe at this point. While you do that, I'll open this Mons Hacker site and also take a look at Social Media Hackers. Mons Hackers seems to be a dead website, but Social Media Hackers appears to be loading. They've rebranded. They're no longer hackers. Now they're selling stuff, claiming to be premium sellers. Yeah, right. But let's see how much money they'd try to scam us out of if we were to take the bait. So, take a look at the screen. Their services are right there. They're asking for at least $50, up to $450. But look at this, $50 for a PayPal account with $1,500? For most people, that seems too good to be true, and usually, when something seems like that, it is. On Amex cards, the bait is higher, starting at $80, so essentially they'd be taking $80 from you. But if you're looking to do illegal stuff, maybe you deserve it. What's your opinion on this? Leave a comment below. So basically, you've got the idea. This website is somewhat helpful if you want to engage in illegal actions, which is punishable by law. This leads me to the next website, but as I was saying, the dark web is dangerous and has its own dark corners. Besides that, it also comes with a high number of scams. And believe me, this website is just one of the many out there on the dark web about scammers. If you want me to dive deeper into this topic, just let me know in the comments and I'll gather more information for you. Now, as I mentioned earlier, engaging in illegal activities on the dark web and elsewhere can lead to arrest. So let's explore this next site together. This one is called Operation Spector, and it's interesting because it basically shows viewers that some vendors on the dark web got busted for their activities. More details are explained in the FAQ section, which I'll show you right now. It starts with, what is Operation Spectre? And we get the answer that basically it began with the Dutch police dismantling a market from the dark web, monopoly market, which frankly I hadn't heard about up to this point. But as sites come and go on the dark web, it's quite hard to keep track of each one. But to sum up, there's essentially a large number of state departments collaborating to stop criminal activity on the dark web. Interpol is mentioned as well, but mainly the Dutch police are the key player here. The next question is amusing to me. If my username is listed by mistake here, what should I do? Well, you'd better hope you never have to ask that question. Another funny one. How did you identify me? Seriously, if you're doing illegal stuff, believe me, they will find a way to identify you. It's like asking a policeman, after speeding at 90 on the highway, why did you stop me? This last question is amusing. Are you against Tor? And the answer is as expected, funny as well. No, we are not against Tor, but we are against illegal activities. That's why this site exists, to bust people involved in illegal activities on the dark web. Now, before I wrap up this recording, on the screen, you can see quite a list of sellers that were busted. If you look closer, most of the names are related to shops and markets, so don't get involved in illegal activities, as your name might end up on this list. Stay safe, like and subscribe, and I'll do the browsing for you. So please don't forget to like and subscribe.